Greetings. Where's that Reaper energy? That's going to be really shocking to some people. That's what it is. That's my favorite part about all of this is y'all reading the energy, and then I just kind of go right to it, and just it puts together a beautiful little puzzle. I mean, you have to ask yourself, how could these people be that stupid? And I mean, when you have, what do y'all call them? Agents of the devil. She said Matrix minions. When you have the Matrix minions doing everything they can to stop the inevitable, and I mean that's the concerning part, would be these individuals doing that to all of you since birth. I mean, I can't be the only one. And everything happens in divine time. I mean, it's just what it is. As shocking as that may be, and we'll never know because they've. Do you trust any of these people? That's it's the simplest question. When you involve money in anything, can you trust a single human being? Simple enough. However, when she's talking about agents of the devil, there's been too much of that jinn conjuration energy in the cards, and that's always going to stem back to a client that sent me a picture that busted that shit wide open. I mean, you can't deny what the reader, who had absolutely nothing, no prior knowledge, when I hand a reading like that over to a client, and he's able to, ooh, nose is itching, he's able to, does this resonate with you? Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened. Okay, cool. Then the client is satisfied. I already knew, but I edify someone else that I know has no fucking clue what my client has showed me, told me. Simple enough. Okay, great. And then you've got Susan trying to explain gremlin energy. It's what it is. It's about to get weird. And you would have to talk to the group. I mean, you would have to know who was doing this shit to find out exactly what they did. So it is. We'll be focusing on protection and just not worrying about it. However, is shit going to get weird? Well, obviously, because the last thing they wanted was for me to clear that energy, and it's obviously cleared. We have cleared our space. We've cleared our space and completed that cycle, that's what these readers have talked about. They were trying to stop us from completing that cycle at all costs. That's what it is. I mean, you can't expect a group, yeah, they were playing a wicked game. So it is. You can't expect a group, well, I mean, you don't want to expect anyone to go through something you're not willing to go through yourself. And I mean, now that they're shocked, the Earth Angel wasn't supposed to live. Okay, great. Well, I'm looking for that person. I can't worry about the people that are now going through the 8-year cycle. I'm looking for that crowned Gemini with because I know what's hidden behind the moon. I know what is hidden behind the moon, which is basically what they were attacking, was the subconscious part of the crown. And when you have a crown attack like that, holy shit, who knows what's going to happen? None of us know what's going to happen. Simple enough. Simple enough. But when I hear that energy of being protected by the angels, are they talking about an angelic Reiki master? Where are those guys at? It's just simple enough. Where are those guys? She said, just play with your puppy and let the angels handle it. I thought, well, it's just what it is. I mean, when you've got the truth there in front of you for that long and they just continue racking up karma, it's generally because they don't care. It's generally because they don't care. And I mean, not care is repaid with not care. And but that's going to be the difference. That's the new level, new devils, because now it's not one person, it's a bunch of people, and I can't do when she said all these people. Well, I don't know any of these people. Simple enough. And if they're out there paying bribes and blah, 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 whatever they're doing, let's put the shoes on the other feet. That's what it is. So let's take any one of those people that she was talking about today, regardless of their position in life. someone who is deemed important and put them on YouTube with people waking, because that's the energy for quite some time. People waking up every day to see if their magic worked, and you've got all these readers talking about magic that's returning on these people tenfold. Multiplied. That shit's returning multiplied. That's divine intervention. And I don't know what you think divine intervention looks like. My understanding is it storms, earthquakes, volcanoes, tsunamis. So she talked when you've got beyond the veil. She said it. She had absolutely no clue. She calls out an initial that I was able to identify. I know who she's talking about in New York, using their medical blah 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 blah. Right? And then you have someone in New York sending energy. You got Zenzone talking about Norse gods, and then New York and New Jersey gets a nor'easter. The fuck is going on? I can't put that shit together if it's not there. They're amazed at what you're manifesting. It's already there. The shit it already came into fruition. They manifested. All I'm doing is handing you the fucking backfire. Hey, put it together. I don't care how you put it together. It's a magic backfire. I don't give a shit how you put it together. Pisces, you're not crazy. Hell no. When you can name a natural disaster after a stepchild on Mother's Day, that's what it is. And then Father's Day, the devil is working through Pisces Toxic X. Well, that ain't Pisces. That's not Pisces playing with this shit. And I'm sure the church will love to gossip about that one. Simple enough. Fucking destiny swap gone horribly wrong. However, you got to keep in mind, Reiki is in my birth chart. Morning star energy is in my birth chart. Reaper came on the fucking cards today. That's what it is. That's divine judgment and divine intervention and all that fun shit. And people are just shocked at what they're reading. Well, yeah, you're talking about individuals that tried to block, stop, impede, take it. They've been trying to take that energy out since birth. Well, hell, I didn't know. You've been protected the whole time, Pisces. Well, you think? Right? What is the lesson? Well, now that we know, sirens, let God handle it. Simple enough. Simple enough. When I hear Pisces Kingdom talking about people are shocked and they're fighting, okay, well, stop that. Stop that. Pisces got your nose. They don't have anything to aim at anymore. Baltimore has no nose and has now become he who shall not be named. But that's absolutely Harry Potter energy. They were trying to sacrifice an earth angel with unalive magic, and it failed. That's Harry Potter. Simple enough. That's fucking Harry Potter. That's the story of Harry Potter. Okay, great. Simple enough. Simple enough. And look at every time I hear a reader that has absolutely no clue about the sun, say God hid the sun in plain sight. What, on Divine Street? God hid the divine light being in plain sight. The divine being, huh? Well, fuck, I'm on the corner of Divine Street and half-wit redneck Jellyland. So when I hear readers talk about they're trying to pinpoint the Earth Angel's location, shut the fuck up. I'm all over Google. They ain't trying to do shit. I'm looking for that Earth Angel. Simple enough. Simple enough. They're looking for every way they can to fucking cover that shit up, and it ain't working out too well for them. It's not working out too well for them. Hell, they can't even keep motorcycles upright on the parking lot across the street. Simple enough. So she's able to call that shit out too. That's why I love divination. I just do. But I mean, the fact that they're abusing divination, I was using divination to progress my business. And then as soon as I opened up a platform, oh God, he's back. Oh God, the guy with the light is back. He's not supposed. Pisces, they think you're haunting them. Well, yeah, I don't think they were ever expecting me to show up again, especially not start another channel. And then I pop in their comments. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, son of a bitch! Ah! Where did he come from? Oh, God, we've seen a ghost. We've seen a ghost. I've done this before. What is the problem? What they did last time that cost me my channel didn't work this time. Okay, great. So if it didn't work this time, who's it working on? Who's that shit working on this time? Simple enough. It's simple enough. It's not that hard to figure out. God got us all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. That should be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. You're talking about energy. You're talking about timelines collapsing since birth. What's the first thing your minion agents do? They start making content on timeline collapses. Cool. So where's that Earth Angel they couldn't sacrifice? That they want to engage in spiritual warfare because they want power, and obviously that energy's gone back on them. You got it all in the cards. They wouldn't be trying to bribe everybody and their fucking mother trying to get out of this shit. Simple enough. And that's it. How much do you bribe a mother these days? Me, I pay them in karmic debt. I bet they are freaking out. Thank you, Spirit. And, when I hear a reader say that these people's health has been affected, do they need to look for that healer with me? I'm trying to make an appointment with that healer. not that I really affected. I just want to see what's going on. I want to see what they had to heal from. Where is that healer that they can't believe has healed from all these things? I want to find them. Simple enough. Simple enough. While I'm looking for a healer to make an appointment with, the good cops can look for the bad cops. Simple enough. Simple enough. Unfucking believable. Thank you, Spirit. You got him talking about we don't know what's going to happen next. I bet you don't. Said we don't either. It's what it is. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a surprise. Unreal. I bet the scales balance out, though. Thank you, Spirit. And that's the thing. These people operating purely out of ego, going up against the divine light. That is the dumbest shit. Here, let's take the person out of it. Would you go up against that? That sacred energy from the divine. That's Christ light. Kundalini Christ light. Okay? And you've got demonic entities harvesting the shit out of it. Oh, God. It's omnipotent, omnipresent, and available everywhere. They can't attune to it. They have to take it off of someone else because they can't attune to it. So it can only be used for its humanity's birthright. These people aren't human. Spirit. Oh, he's got such an abundance of this energy. Well, yeah, it's omnipotent, omnipresent, and available everywhere. They just didn't want they just didn't want the healer to have it. They just didn't want the healer to have it. And now what is happening? I have no idea. You tell me. You tell me what's happening. When I hear a reader go, all these people. Okay, what people? What people is she talking about? Simple enough. I'm too busy looking for a healer to worry about people that can't be healed. That's what you were supposed to get. Be healed. And you got, oh God, you can't heal. Simple enough. Simple enough. And she just said it. She said she saw 7 butterflies and was talking about 7 lifetimes. Pisces, they do this every lifetime. Well, yeah. Until what happens? Technology comes out. They just don't allow that on technology anymore. They still try. Simple enough. You got to think. They let it go on for so long. Now the entire matrix is crumbling. And all its minions. Congratulations. Simple enough. You're not going to have a reader talking about God is chasing these karmics with storms. And then you get a reader who picks up Norse gods, and then a nor'easter hits New York and New Jersey. Amazing how that works. Thank you, Spirit. Let's do a Destiny swap reading, shall we? Destiny Oracle, but it'll revolve around that swap energy. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Get excited. She said, Pisces flipped the script on. Well, there is a healer out there. I don't need any crooked cops. I certainly don't need any fucking fallen covens. I don't, let's see, I can name off all of them. I don't need a whole, I've got plenty of those. I don't need any extra of those. I don't need any Kundalini energy Souks fiends. Don't need any of those. Don't need any of those. Don't need any attics. Don't need any flowers in my attic. I just don't need all of those things. What do I need? That healer they couldn't sacrifice. I think that's a pretty good thing to need. I think that's a pretty good thing to need. If I had to take my choice of all that shit and this, I think I'm looking for that healer. I'm looking for that healer. While the rest of them are in that fucking serious tower moment, I'm just going to look for that healer. It sounds like a better option. A better option. Things to do with my fucking free time. Focus on the situation. Be still and know I am God. Simple enough. I've heard it 3 times today. Nobody move. Nobody gets hurt. I already made that. So I'll just go ahead and throw that out there again. Simple enough. Simple enough. And I'm telling you, taking the energy that these readers have picked up and the prior knowledge that I already have of the reptilian brain, those two go hand in hand. What do we have to expect? Who knows? Who knows what people in heightened states of rage, heightened states of fear, and all off in their passion are going to be experiencing with people conjuring demons and shit. Simple, especially a djinn. Holy shit. It's because they wanted wealth and they wanted fame. It's what it is. But didn't realize all the things they would have to do to get that wish. Fuck yeah. Leadership upside down. What are the intentions? Certainly not fucking crooked cops, sex fiends, human traffickers. All that energy is still in the cards. Why would that energy still be in the cards around the healer? I don't need any of that shit. I'm looking for that healer. I just want to make an appointment. I just want to see what the hell they're doing. With all that going on over there, I want to see what that person's doing. Welcome to fucking America, huh? I'm proud to be an American. Fuck yeah, you can't embrace any of this shit. What do we need to be aware of? You can't embrace any of that. Can't embrace any of that energy. All off in the cards. All off in the cards. Cool. Ain't none of that shit said healing to me. Simple enough. Simple enough. And now you got communities in shock because someone chose the light instead of a fucking toxic. I chose the light in meditation instead of a toxic community. I chose to ascend into a crown chakra activation instead of a toxic fucking community. That's what I chose. That's what a chosen one. We chose ourselves and the divine light. We chose that. We chose that over a toxic community full of demon-possessed fucking whatever. Simple enough. Oh, yeah. There will be no relaxation. Simple enough. You got to keep in mind, if their biggest fear was me clearing that energy, it's gone. That shit's no longer here. That's what it is. It served its time. Freaking angels torment demons. So, number one, you've got entities that are pissed off that they got tormented, going back to people that they're not happy without spiritual protection. Oh, yeah. Like, yeah. What do we need to explore? There's no need to release. That shit's been released. This is the release card. That's what it is. That energy has been released. Simple enough. They released it. It went right back to them. There was a time limit. All these tarot readers were talking about. That's what it is. What are they looking at? Oh my God, he's crazy. Now they're going to be losing their minds. Oh, he's sick and he's going to be passing away. Now they're going to be sick. Whatever they put out is going back on them. It's that simple. We're protected by the angels as an angelic Reiki master. Cool. Where are these angelic Reiki masters all these readers are talking about? Where is this light? Where's this golden aura? Because you'll hear the readers say, I'm probably only talking to one person. Simple enough. Simple enough. Simple enough. It's as easy as it gets. And you still, once again, why do these notifications only come through. These notifications into y'all are talking about it being dark web hackers and blah, 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 blah. And she just said it. She was like, that's the thing, is they're not going to show a judge or a jury or a lawyer all the antagonizing and shit that came through. They're not going to show them all that. They're not going to show you what got them there, what got them to fucking, they're trying to cause us to go crazy. Okay, great. They will be going crazy. There's entities involved in this shit. You can't have a reader pick up the information. You can't have a client come to me with the issue. You can't have a woman in Texas cooking dogs and blaming it on the devil and that shit not revolve around the gin whispers the readers were talking about the day before. People are going to be losing their minds. I can't do anything about that. Well, hell yeah. Fucking healing chaos. Imagine that. Upside down leadership is being supported by God bringing the storms. Nor'easters, baby. Simple enough. What does Spirit have to say? Yeah, these communities are completely flipped upside down. We've had communities under judgment in the cards all day. Okay, cool. Here's your confirmation. Simple enough. Right? All these readers can't be wrong about communities under judgment. That's what it is. Yeah, look at that. There's Pisces black cat energy of success. Simple enough. However, no, now is not the time to relax. What does Spirit have to say? Yeah, focus on your inner peace. she said, play with your puppy and let the angels handle it. Well, simple enough. Simple enough. If you've got that much energy around a healer in various different multiple tarot readers tables with people doing everything they can, there's been brides. They're all talking about as soon as someone brings up human trafficking, you know what the first thing I think of is, oh, what, you mean New Mexico underwater? Simple enough. Simple enough. Human trafficking, that's what that means to me. That means New Mexico underwater. Simple enough. Simple enough. Why does it mean that to me? Because I did a tarot reading there for someone and picked up on that energy. Simple enough. You see something, say something, that just doesn't work for me. No, that doesn't work for me anymore. I tried that shit. Simple enough. You're not going to do a reading for someone and go, man, are you guys safe? Is there any kind of readers telling about you wish you'd never helped that person? Say, everybody's safe here and not any kind of weird sexual shit going on, is there? Are they selling people around here? Can't even remember what I fucking said to her. The consciously unconscious INFJ slip of spitting out the truth. Her husband's in jail for human trafficking. Woman's like, shut up. Get my fucking cards. Let me just go ahead and get out of here. The hell did you bring me? Simple enough. And you brought me to a place where, it's just what it is. I can understand New Mexico being underwater. And the best part is the guy's name was Dr. Hawk. Didn't believe in tarot. And you've got what I argued with the guy for 17 days over the INFJ using both sides of the brain, which would naturally give off to an unaware eye a bipolar effect. I'm very self-aware of that. It took me 17 days for him to go, you're right. Yeah, why would you be medicating somebody for being normal? And if I'm right about that, that means I've been right about everything else. You just couldn't fucking see it because we're generally 10 steps ahead of you. Simple enough. Simple enough. And now you've got people doing, oh God, we've got to cover up this and we got to cover up it. Cool. How does divine intervention cover people up? With water. It's simple enough. So you cover them up with water, volcanoes. Simple enough. Simple enough. Simple enough. And that's what it is. When you've got that many readers talking about people with puckered buttholes and fence sitters being shown no mercy, we're talking about a destiny swap gone horribly wrong. So what they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. So that even if I could do something for them, I'm not. They showed no mercy to the earth angel. No mercy will be shown to them. They've been forgotten and left behind. It's a prophecy. It's called Those Left Behind for a reason. Your Bible talks about it. Dolores Cannon talks about it. The fucking you've got this corrupt group of narcissistic parasites cashing in on the spiritual community that did everything they could for a destiny swap, talking about that information, only to find out it was them that got left behind. I can't do anything about that. They showed no mercy to the earth angel? Well, hell, we were karma. They were trying to attach their karma onto us by talking about our destiny? Okay. Where's that healer? Where's that healer? That's your energy that's in the cards. People who you trusted getting the gigs because they could control the narrative, getting caught up in their bullshit, waking up every day to see if that individual made it through the night. It's your energy that's been in the cards. Great. Where is that individual? Where is that individual that everybody that was in that energy was in the cards for over a year? Okay, great. And now you've got all these people freaking out. Oh God, we failed. Yes, you did. Terribly, terribly failed. And got how many people involved? With tarot already picking up people dropping like flies? Okay. Okay. I mean, I can remember at one time a reader said it was going to be body bags for everyone, and I got a couple extra rolls. It's simple enough. Simple enough. Trash is taking itself out. How sad. How terribly, terribly sad. Anyway, that's what it is. Simple enough. I mean, that is our lesson as empaths. As bad as we would want to help, we can't. Simple enough. What they wanted for someone else is what they want for themselves. Okay. We have to draw the line in the sand. Okay, cool. You stay over there. You stay over there eating every bit of the karma that you wanted for someone else. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. Simple enough. When I said stop, no, and don't, that was your blessings in threes, and the grieving process is over. When I say stop, no, and don't, I already foresee what's going to happen to you. Simple enough. Simple. And now, oh God, Pisces, everything that you were talking about is starting to unfold. Great. Where are those Pisces? Not the group collaboration that was feeding off of the psychics. No. Where are those Pisces? Simple enough. Pisces, they're trying to take you out with unalive magic. Where are you guys at? Simple enough. What platform are you on for them to use as an execution chamber? Simple enough. Wanting you, and now that they have judged you harshly, they want you to martyr yourself, Pisces. These people want the morning star energy to pass away for their sins. No, that's repeating patterns. That's doing the same thing over and over again every lifetime, expecting a different result. Simple enough. And then forcibly, we have to forcibly make it happen. Oh, God. Simple enough. Shocking as that is. So it is. While I'm looking for that healer, while I'm looking for that mystic morning star energy healer that matches that's my birth chart that these girls are talking about. Glowing like the sun. Okay, great. So I'm looking for like attracts like. It's just what it is. We're looking for those like-minded individuals. While everybody involved, oh God, plays Tom and Jerry with angels. She says the Pisces ancestors don't play. The angels were going to play cat and mouse with these people until they were ready to pounce. What does that look like to me? Motorcycle across the street. Simple enough. Namaste.